Hey Lotus,
Hello,
how you doing?
hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are y'all?
Well, go ahead, Lotus. We gonna get right into it. Go ahead and address if you wanna. Like I said, you got 10 minutes. If you wanna address what he said in the video, if you wanna address some of the other points he made, both, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, thank you. And so I respect, of course, your opinion because we're all entitled to our opinion. The only issue would be, which is the common issue, is the part where you say, like, for recreational use and then throw them back. And I'm just kind of like, okay, so what is it about single mothers? Because I know plenty of childless women who are, of course, gold diggers, or who, of course, are like, loose, or whatever, whatever like label you want to place on them, and whatnot. But my thing is like, what is your target towards single mothers, and why is it about single mothers? And you also said like these are facts, so I'm also just sort of like, so where are the numbers? Like point me in the direction to read this as well, because I am a single mother, but of course it's by choice because I walked away from my marriage, and I have my own story. I'm not up here to tell it, but as a single mother, I can't complain about the dating life. Like I've had no issue with meeting great men with and without children. As of right now, I am in a period where I'm respecting my space as a single woman, and embracing that. So I'm not looking to date and all of that, but oh no, it was just kind of hurtful to come in and just see that part. Like, I respect the part about you, like, not dating single women, whatever, want to have fun with them, cool. Because it's like you said, yeah, that's true. There's single women out here who's kind of like, look, I'm looking for fun here for a short time, not a long time, all of that, good time, whatnot, right? But at the same time, you don't have to kind of just place all single mothers, because how I see it is, if you can be with a woman who knows how to nurture and give that love and take care of a child, and already walk in that path as a wife, well, you're just preparing yourself as a husband to her until you actually get down and propose to her. Like, you don't have to just basically, I'm not disrespecting, of course, women without children. Like, it's all right to not have children out of wedlock, everything else. But at the same time, for a single woman, okay, you go ahead, you meet a wonderful woman, intelligent, y'all get married, all of that. All right, she becomes a mother. Okay, now you're learning a whole different woman. And then if you decide to leave her, boom, you made her a single mother. But once upon a time, you proposed to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she wasn't a single mother. But that's all I really got to say. So yeah.
So as far as that goes, you saying single, so you're saying like mothers, like women with children in general or nurturing. What about and you say like, oh, the women who have the children are nurturing this, that, and the other. How do we not know that the single woman that doesn't have any children is not just as or even more nurturing than the single mother herself? And as far as the comment goes of using the single mothers for recreational use only and kicking them back to the curb. Like like why would you want to put your money, energy, intention, and time into something that you get zero ROI for? That they're not blood related to you. You have no legacy. You're putting all your money, energy, intention, and time to something that you can't get anything back from. It seems like even the human species are the only people or the only species on this planet that do that. If you look at other animals throughout the kingdom, throughout many places all around the world, they don't do that. What do? They delete their cubs and they start a new family.
Okay, so my thing is, like you said, you're investing time, you're investing money. So for me, I was grateful enough to walk away from my marriage, not because I had logic, and because I'm young enough and realized that, like, yo, this is not for me. And also, I'm stable enough, and yes, financially as well, to do so. So I did so. And I have two children by him, and he's not on child support. Never have he been, nor do I want it, you know? And my thing is, so for you to say, what are you investing? If you, I'm gonna put me for an example because I know me. So if you're dating me as a single mother, you're investing time in me, investing money. I'm gonna reciprocate that. Okay. I'm also investing my time because, sweetheart, I don't have that much time. I'm working and I'm taking care of my children happily. And so if I'm going to allow you into my space, if I'm going to share this space with you, if I'm going to invest my time as well, all right, yeah, you best believe you're going to reciprocate that back. Because if not, this is not a relationship. This is now just me giving and you just receiving. Like you're a leech, like what are you here for? And
So real
so
quick, when the
that's what
man
you're getting
invests his
back
money,
when you date an
energy, and
actual woman that is stable and single, which is possible, very much so common.
so when a man invests his money, attention, and time into a single mom with her kids, this, that, and the other,
And
what does
balance,
the man get
might
out
I
of it?
add. Sorry.
What does the man get out of it?
Get out of dating
The
a
relation.
woman who,
Yes. What does he get out of it? You get his money, attention, and time.
okay, so then
Money,
you're gonna
energy,
get her
attention, and
money
time.
and her attention and her time as well. Like when you have a birthday, is she not gonna get you a gift? When you guys have Christmas, go to your auntie's, your mama's house and everything. Is she not gonna bring a dish? Is she not gonna bring gifts and everything like that? Is she not gonna participate? Okay, are you going on dates and everything? Is she not gonna like cook for you? Are you not gonna come over sometimes? Is she not gonna go out? Are you not gonna open the door for her? She not open the door for you? Like what do you mean? What are you getting back? You're gonna get it back whatever you're putting in. And if you're not getting back what you're putting in, well, it's not on her. It's now on you. Why are you still there in the relationship? You can't stay there and complain.
That's why.
You're
And that's why I
choosing
say
them at
single
that
moms are for
point. But no, so my thing is, it's not single moms are for recreational use. The ones you may be choosing or the ones you've experienced perhaps are in that category, but not single moms. The single moms you are using, that is not a general statement. You cannot categorize. And that's why I said, if so, point me to the numbers because I'm all about, I
And
love
also, you
numbers.
saying like the guys who use the single moms, but you're not acting like the single moms aren't also using the men for their resources, attention, energy, and time and money.
Okay, you act like
You're trying
there's
to make
not
it
like
sound like it's
young
just
men
a
out
one
here.
way thing.
You no, 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 sir. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I came out here and said like I respect your opinion. Like this is for everybody, anyone, man and woman. It's on both sides. It's out here. We're just on this one subject, so that's why I'm going back and forth about it. But I'm not saying that this is my only opinion on this whole thing. I'm not generalizing it. I'm being specific. We're in this little niche, this little point. That's what I'm talking about. But if we're going to talk about the whole spectrum of it, the entire thing, then yes, single fathers are looking for a stable woman who don't have children, okay? And then you also have childless fathers who are not looking to be with women with children. And then you got sugar babies who are men, women. Like you got it all. It's all out there for everybody. We can sit here and say that all day. But we're talking about your point, and that's what I'm on. I'm done.
You have a response to that, Rebel?
No response.
Um, do I have anything to say to what Miss Lotus said?
Oh, real quick, let me throw this one out there. A man does all of this, like I said, money, energy, attention, and time. He does all of this, and all he gets back is the listen. This is going about to go crazy. All he gets back is some used peace sleeve and a bunch of kids that aren't his, that he has all responsibility and no authority over.
Okay, I know
And
what I
that's what I have
want
to
to.
say on.
I know what I
Go
want
for it.
to. I know what I want to address to what she said, and then you can say one last thing, Miss Lotus, then we'll get off. Um, like I said, again, the whole recreational use thing. That's Rebel's views, and again, I'm gonna say it again, whether y'all want to accept it or not. A lot of men do think the same way. He's just a guy. He's just brave enough to say it with his chest, but a lot of men think the same way when they see. Yeah, your next situation. A lot of men think the same way when they see a woman with kids, even especially if she has multiple kids by multiple different men. Now, my whole thing is, Miss Lotus, you're a divorcee. Men do take. There are some men that like, bro. As long as she has kids, like there are men out there that they're just not going to take her serious at all. But I can say that a good amount of men will take a woman that's a divorcee more serious than a woman that has just been out here popping babies for all these different men. So, a woman like yourself, if you're out here like dealing with mature men, your experience and your situation is going to be significantly different than, some other woman that has three kids by three different men, has never been married before, never been engaged, never got a covenant, never got any long term commitment from a man at all, the experience for those two those the experience for those two women are going to be significantly different. I have to say that.
Yeah, the experience may be different, but the traumas are still similar. And I say that because, okay, maybe she may have went east, I went west, but we're still going in directions. Okay, we're still on this here earth. All right, we're still traveling. And so just because she may not have been married doesn't mean she didn't make fucked up choices. Because I did. I got married like way too young, and definitely not to my divine masculine. Okay. And so right now, as far as when you say, oh, I'm a divorcee or titles and everything, I don't care about titles. I'm not looking for someone to be attracted to my resume. I want you to be attracted to my mindset. I want you to be attracted to what, as Mr. Rebel been saying, what I can give and my actions and my move, my intentions, like that's what I want you to be attracted to. Like to make it all simple, just the inside of me before you really grasp the outside of me. Like, so I don't care what you see or what you really think. It's really about where we're meeting at, like where are we compatible at in mindset, and that's not for everybody. That's for me and that person. And so
And I'll
that's just
say
my
this.
response to
So
that.
I'll say this before you get off. So the other woman can have some more stuff that they even if you want to speak on what I'm about to say. Um, I find it very interesting, ladies and gentlemen, that like especially the women that do have multiple children by multiple different men. I find it very interesting that when those women were single and childless, what I'm about to say is a fact. It's not my opinion. The average Joe, like if Noble or Rebel is out here having four different kids by four different women, and a woman is single and childless, she's not going to be looking at Noble or Rebel or that other average Joe that's in that. She's not going to be looking at the average Joe that's in that situation as a viable candidate or someone that she's going to take serious for a relationship or commit
It
to in a
just depends
relationship.
on who you're talking about. Like
There
that's
are
why I
women.
say,
There are women.
No.
There
yeah,
are
I'll
women.
agree.
There are women that are single and childless, and they deal with men that have children, and they're gonna be there when it's time to have sex. They're gonna be there when it's time to go on dates. They're gonna be there when it's time to take trips. But when that man comes to that woman, and is like, "Yo, I'm really trying to. I want us to go. Like, I want us to really take it there now. Like, I want to I want to like introduce you to the kids, and I want you to like really be like the woman in my children's life, and we can extend our family from here." Then they're not interested anymore. So all I'm saying, guys, we have to we have to. It goes both ways. It's not just a man thing.
Right,
I said
right.
I don't agree with the way Rebel says some things, but overall the message does apply, and it applies both ways.
Correct. That's why I said I definitely respect his opinion. My only thing is just the whole like disposable thing. But thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Have
Hey,
a good
thank
night.
you, Miss Lotus. I appreciate you. Have a good night. All right, guys. I'm gonna bring up a situation next.